Okay, the trip is underway. We are here at Denver International Airport, and I have tons of time before my flight leaves. It is about 5:30. I got a little panicky with everything that had gone wrong this week. I thought, wouldn't it just be my luck that we got stuck in a traffic jam or something happened, and I just wanted to get to the airport. So I am here with plenty of time. I have almost 2.5 hours before my flight leaves. I am on the list to get into my favorite restaurant, which is called Root Down here in Denver. I love this restaurant. I'm going to get some dinner and relax. Now that I'm here, plenty of time. My flight does not leave until 8:15. I arrive in New Orleans at almost midnight, so it's going to be a long evening for me. Good morning from New Orleans. I made it in last night. I turned the lights out at 1 o'clock in the morning, and my alarm was set to go off at 6. It was a short night, but at least I got a decent night's sleep. As I opened the windows last night, I realized, oh cool, I am right on the river. But not only that, I'm facing east, so I have a beautiful view of the sunrise. Isn't that amazing? So there is the mighty Mississippi River. Off to the way left here is really the shoreline of the French Quarter. You can't quite see it from here. I'm actually too close to it to see it. So that is my view from the room. Can't beat it. Expo is the first order of business today after coffee. I'm gonna walk down to the convention center. It's about a 10-minute walk away. So I'm gonna try to just beat the crowds and get there super early so I can get my bib and my race packet and maybe shop the expo a little bit. There are a couple of things I would like to do today, but I don't want to destroy my legs just walking around the city. A lot of this stuff is walking distance, but I don't want to go so hard today that tomorrow's gonna be a challenge, because the race is tomorrow morning. But that's it. I'm gonna go find some coffee. That has to happen. Merchandise store is actually very nice. They've got some beautiful colors, and again, playing off that Mardi Gras theme, their base color for the women is purple. I couldn't be happier about that, actually. So let's just say that I'm buying more than I expected. I mean, they have a lot of great stuff. Look at this. All these Burnout shirts are really, really cute. And then you've got, I like this with the fleur-de-lis. Oh man, I do have to stop though. I can't do all of this. I just, not if I want to go to Wine and Dine. Star Wars is paid for, Wine and Dine is not. let's see, which one is which? This is your 5K. That one just ran this morning. It's your 5K medal. It's a good size. And then you've got 10K. Where's 10K? Yep, there it is. That's your 10K medal, which I think is very pretty. You've got, I'm messing up their display, that's okay. You've got the half marathon medal. You can see how big that is. It's about the size of my fingertips, or my fingers. This is the one I'm getting tomorrow, theoretically. And this is the full marathon medal. I really think this guy's pretty. This is very cool, very New Orleans. I love the design of these medals. The Remix Challenge, I believe, is if you run the 5K and either the half or the full marathon the next day. I'm not sure which, but that's how that works. All right, those are the medals. Okay, we are done at the Expo. I walked in right at 9, just breezed through, packet pickup, bid pickup, went into the Brooks store. The only thing that's really here are your major sponsors, so Humana, Geico, Toyota, Fit to Run is here. Chocolate, I didn't actually see the chocolate milk stand, but I mean, everything you expect, but on a much smaller scale than I'm used to. The other thing you see here are a lot of extras, so kind of your local businesses that have nothing to do with running. So like windows, you can get your windows replaced. But yeah, I mean, even like photo opportunities, there weren't very many. So, I mean, there were some cute things, but I'm going to head back to the hotel and I will check in with you guys in a bit. Okay, so I did not get a lot when I went to the Expo. The first thing I did, of course, there was a Starbucks there. So I got my Louisiana State mug. Isn't that nice? I really like those colors. It's very, very green and lots of fun stuff on there. Starbucks Been There series. So I think this makes 10 states now that I have. I think I'm going to dig into the race swag first. This is the gear bag check that you use to check anything you want before the race. This is the t-shirt, very olive drab type green. It's a different color than I'm used to, but I actually think I like it. This is the half marathon official race shirt. I'm sure all of this, yep, that's the gear bag. More wasted paper, which is great. The Shave Secret, okay. So they give a little vial of something. Life is short, shave right now. Okay. Race Addict is an easy to use app that enables you to track all your past and future races on your iPhone, iPad, or Android. Record your race information, start time, location, date, and so on. Basically, it does the same thing that Garmin Connect will do, or if you have some kind of tracker that you use all the time, this does the same thing. Calmacetine ointment, multi-purpose moisture barrier. Okay, so it's an anti-chafe, I think. Looks like it's an anti-chafe. So a couple of things of anti-chafe, which is really good. Now, the thing here is that it's a little bit more humid, so chafing is more of a thing. HelloFresh gift card, the Brooks sponsorship, the Brooks tent was quite nice. They had a lot of their kind of standard gear. They've got their socks and their shoes. They've got a lot of shoes. And they also had a lot of race specific gear. This is the first time I've seen this at a rock and roll event, and I've seen these at Ironman events, and they've been doing this for quite some time, but I loved this t-shirt. I love the color. It's that Rapunzel purple, right? It's that lavender color. This is the half marathon women's shirt with all of the names of the women from last name A through K. So they had 2 of these shirts, okay? And you just had to make sure that you were getting the right shirt. This one does indeed have my name on it, but this is what it looks like on the back. So you've got the names in white with the 13.1 kind of burned into it. I really like this shirt. This is very nice. Which one do I want? And there were 2 finisher shirts. Here's the thing, you guys. I do not like buying finishers shirts ahead of time. I just don't always know if they're gonna be available afterwards. There are some events where you actually can't buy a finisher shirt until the day after the race. This was the tech shirt, long sleeve tech shirt, black, and it says finisher on the arm, on the sleeve. I love that the eyes have the fleur-de-lis. Isn't that neat? This is a general finisher shirt for all distances, 5K, 10K, half and full. Then there's the Burnout Shirt, which is probably also going to end up being some kind of workout shirt, but this is really nice. Okay, you can see it's a Burnout Shirt. Okay, so you can kind of see through parts of it. But again, finisher shirt, same design, different colors. Last thing I bought was this event mini pin. And again, this is actually a replica of the half marathon medal. They didn't have any other medal replicas. It was just the half marathon. Even though this one does say 5K, 10K, half and full, they used the half marathon medal design for this pin. That's all I bought, you guys. This is my bib. One thing about the rock and roll bibs is that they are huge. This is the size of the bib. That's a large bib. Here's how these work. So I'm in corral 10. Gear bag check tag. I take this off and I zip tie it to the gear bag with my name. It actually has my name and my corral number, so I can leave that at gear bag check and pick that up at the end of the race. But guys, that is it for the haul. I mean, I didn't haul a lot. I might just reorganize, reconnoiter, and go out in a little bit. I may take a power nap. I don't know. New Orleans is calling. New Orleans already, not just how picturesque and quiet and sweet it is, a lot of great backdrops. Okay, it is 8:15 on Saturday evening and I'm back at the hotel after an amazing afternoon. I had a wonderful time. I got to actually meet face-to-face for the first time my coach, Coach Christine. Believe it or not, I've been training with her for a couple of years and we haven't actually met officially. We haven't actually met face to face. We feel like we've known each other for years, so it was just a fun afternoon, kind of walking around French Quarter with her. We had coffee with some of the mother runners. I came back here and I napped again before we all went out for dinner at Willa Jean, and that was amazing. I had salmon toast, which was incredible. It was perfect. It was just the right amount of food. They went off to their hotel. I'm back here. I'm going to lay out my clothes, do some foam rolling, because I did a lot of walking today. So I'm going to loosen up a bit before I go to bed. That's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. I will check in with you tomorrow morning.